Oh, let's roll this out for a second time. I don't know how this is going to work now. I've like changed things around. I've like gone and like shot at the satellites and moved them around too so they work better and changed the airwaves in here. So I'm going to wait. This is take 2. It's all about you. I was rolling out before and got interruptions and pixelations and whatever other word you want to throw at me. So I'll wait till you guys jump on. Might have been that. I'll wait for you guys to jump on. Hello again. Hello again. I might even roll into something different here. If the interaction's not there, I'm gonna drop some bombs. I might make this one really, really interesting. If the interaction's not there, I'm gonna drop a couple of bombs. Much better picture. All I've done is turn the phone that way, and I've moved a couple of satellites. I went and turned the tower a different way. I turned off my aircon, so if I have to turn that back on, let the bombs drop. Do we want bombs? But this is the thing. This is all about you guys. But maybe I can turn this into, it's all about you. You need to hear some fucking truth. Maybe that's what I can turn this into. But it all depends. How are you, Crystal? This is better. This is better. Now get some interaction going. I want to know, what are you all about? Juliana, how are you? What's your mission, your message, Juliana? Please put it in there. Now we're rocking. Now we're getting some eyes on this. Let's get some eyes turning into interaction. What is it you do? Where are you from? But what is it you do? That's way better. This is cool then. See, universe works in strange ways. But like I say, I had to like go move a satellite around in the tower, and I had to bounce the beams off. I had to contact my alien friends to turn shit around because they were interfering. Because I'm loud enough. They just said they couldn't hear. So I had to do that, and that's what all the interruption was. But here's the thing: this is now all about you guys. If you are unable to talk about what it is you do and what you're about, tell me about your life. Tell me about it. What is good in your world? Let's simplify this. Yeah, absolutely. But let's simplify this. This is all about you. I'm getting to a point with this. What is it you're all about? What truth bombs do you want to drop on the world? Packing for my life. Yeah, that's good, Nath. I love it, man. I love your dedication up there too, bro. But here's the thing, guys. Why is it we find it so hard to talk about what we do? Why is it we find it so hard to put it out there, what we're all about? Why is it we find it so difficult? Even when asked a question, we shy away because we were afraid of judgment. Is that what it is? I want to know. I'm asking you guys. This is all about you guys. I can amp it up, but the interaction's got to be there. I'm happy and I want to make others happy, and sharing my message can help them out. What's your message, Juliana? Juliana is fantastic, and she's slowly coming out of her shell. Slowly coming out of her shell. But everyone else who's jumping on here, especially if you're new, this is all about you. What is it you're about? What do you do? What do you love doing? What do you enjoy doing? Like I say, my point is, most people, even when asked, will not even come out with the truth. They will bounce around this. That's why I do this. I promote this stuff. Use this platform. Hide from the protection of me. I will cheer for you. I'll throw it out there for you. Especially if it's linked into a business or turning your life around. You're getting shy. Juliana, I can't even see you. You cannot hide behind an emoji. Where is your video today? Here's the thing, guys. I was once like this, even when asked, put on the spot. What is it you do? What are you good at? I couldn't even talk about it. I was like, no, wait a sec. I can't say that because it might be like against what they believe or something. They might say something. Here we go. Now it's getting into interaction. Julia has been rocking the videos. They've been inspirational. They have. I'm in the process of finding myself again and getting back to a place where I can function properly again. Then I can get back to being a great mum, businesswoman, and just all round. You are a better person. Starting now, Vicky, turn that talk around. You are that better person. You are that superstar mum. You are that businesswoman. You are rocking the world. not getting back there. You are that person. You just have to be that person. You just have to be, no matter what challenges you're going through, and I know about a lot of them, just be that person right now. From sad to fab. What does that mean then, Juliana? What does it mean? Put it out there. Explain it. Express. When you speak in your videos, you express yourself. Everyone needs to express themselves more. Why don't we express ourselves? Tell me. I'm asking you guys. Why don't you express yourself more? What is holding you back? I can tell you. I can tell you some truth. But this is up to you to ask me. Put me on the spot here. This is all about you guys. I'm putting it out there to you. If you can't talk now, if you can't interact now, what are you going to do if you do have to make that deal? If you do have to make that sale? If you do have to approach that person? Are you going to shy away then when you're not asked, when you're actually got to ask the question? What are you going to do then? What if you're on the spot? What if you have to close that deal the last minute to save your fucking house or something? Or to pay off a loan, pay off a bill so your power doesn't get cut off? Are you going to hide then? Are you going to stay back then? Are you going to stay in your shell then? No. So when you're just asked in a safe environment around great energy, why can't you get it out? Is it because you don't know what it is? Is it because you don't understand how to express yourself? Is it because you've just been hammered down too many times, or people who do not believe in you or do not care about a word you say? Is that what it is? I would understand that. I would understand that. I'm getting messages. Zoe, stop sending me messages. I know you're hiding on there. It's cool. Laura, awesome that you're on. You were joking. It takes to be far too uncomfortable to get shy. You are shy, but making sure I can turn your life around and that happiness is within. Happiness is within. But this is the thing. We keep it within, guys. We dumb it down in there. Everything we do in life is for a feeling. When it comes to expressing ourselves, what that feeling we're searching for is, most of us won't put it out there. That's why I want to make this all about you guys. I can come here and talk about my life. I can come here and talk about it over and over and over again. But that shit can get boring. Why not make it about you guys? Why not get together as a collective and put it out to the world? Be in that environment that people are uplifting. They encourage you to express yourself. They encourage you to get out what it is you do. What do we got here? Hairdresser and a bodybuilder wanting to grow and make gains and wanting to motivate others. What a cool combination, Sharon. I love it. I love it. Mirrors in the hairdressers and then like out there on stage. Awesome. Love making people laugh and helping people. I do a lot of different things. I want to build a world-leading cancer hospital. Wow, that's a massive goal. I'm writing my life story, which would be a movie script, and developing an app for the Australian government for job search. In saying that, the days I sleep, I understand the whole being beaten down thing more than most, but I reckon we are on our spot on, Crystal, and your messages, you spot on, and I know exactly what you're going through. And being on here now, interacting and putting that out there now, that's awesome. They always say, guys, if you want something, you've got to put it out to the universe. You've got to write that shit into existence. Crystal's just put some absolute dynamite out to the world. Why is it that most of us can't do it? She's been going through a tough patch lately, and she still puts it out there. She still expresses herself. That's quality. That's what it's all about. And that's what this is about. It's all about you guys. Put it out there. Sharing, but I need to start going to bed early. Yes, Juliana, because your selfie pick at midday for your accountability, no good. No good. That's like, I've done like 2 gym sessions by then and like had like 40 calls and 5 meals. But anyway, Sean, thanks, brother, all the way in NZ as well. There's a lot of people from NZ on here. But here's the thing, guys. I can bring it all the time. I get excited about when you guys put this stuff on there. I get excited about it when you contact me. I get excited when you interact because I'm excited for you guys because that's just one form of expressing yourselves. There's not enough of it in the world. There's too much judgment in the world, but we don't break that. The way to break that is to not give a fuck about what other people think. Put it out there. So for people to provide a platform, an environment where you can start to do that, to build that confidence, that's what there's more of it needed. But it takes people to lead this. It takes you guys. If you're going to get on social media, if you've got that and you're starting to break out, don't just start. Don't just dip your toes in. Go all out. And if people ridicule you for what you're doing and it's not actually hurting anyone, and it's what you're truly passionate about, go and do that shit. Go and do that. It's really, really important. Because the more people like you that do this, that express yourself, that get out there and do shit differently, that's how the world changes. We don't wait for this shit to happen. Too many people, and I'll tell you the truth, too many of you are waiting for shit to happen. There it is. Too many of you are waiting for that fucking golden ticket. Too many of you are waiting for that magical fucking cure, that Tats Lotto ticket to show up. You're waiting for that perfect fucking person, that perfect partner, that perfect relationship to show up. You're waiting for that perfect job, that perfect time. It just doesn't come, guys. You got to make that shit happen. And the first step is to get out of your comfort zone. Start expressing yourself. Start rocking and rolling, whatever it is the fuck you do. It's so important. My energy's like this all the time, Tracy, because I absolutely love this, especially when I flip it to you guys. I can show up day after day after day because this shit inspires me. I love working with people. I love motivating people, but I put it out there this morning. A lot of people message me and say, I'm motivating. What the fuck am I motivating you to do if you're still stuck in your shell? What the fuck am I motivating you to do if you're still doing the same shit that you were doing when I was motivating you 3 months ago? To me, that's not motivation. To me, that's just sitting there, just fucking existing. And that's just the truth. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate you guys. I really do. But have a think about that for a sec. So many people just like that post. And it's not about likes for me. It's not about comments. But I had to put it out there because so many people say, you are so motivating. What is motivation without application? Seriously, what is it? If you keep needing and relying on it to do what? To get out of bed? You should inspire yourself to get out of bed in the morning. You should inspire yourself to go and do something different. You should inspire yourself to go help others. It's as easy as that. But the problem is we keep ourselves so fucking safe. And when I say safe, it's stupid. It's the wrong word for it. We keep ourselves so protected from what is good in the world, from great things. We choose to keep ourselves that way. That we can't inspire ourselves. We can't motivate ourselves. We need to search for motivation from someone else. We have to look for inspiration from someone else. We have to wait till it's a last resort opportunity where we're in pain, where we've lost shit to motivate. Seriously. Ridley, how are you? Tara Star's on there. Tara Star, you'll be loving this shit tonight. I'm rocking it out. Backwards hat. Just a new look just for like this live feed. But here's the thing, guys. This is all about you. This is all about throw me some questions. Not about me, but about where you're at. How can you improve? How can you get up in the morning and inspire yourself? What can you do differently? Ask me. I'll give you some tips. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to add value to as many people as possible. And since you're on the live feed here now, why not? Why not make the most of this, guys? Ask questions. Where are you at now? Do you have a mission? Do you have a message? Do you have some shit that's holding you back and you're fully aware of, but you don't know how to break out of it? This is what it's about. I touched on a few things earlier today about what motivates us, what drives us. What drives you? What motivates you to get on here? Serious, what drives you? What is like internally? What is it? What is it you're searching for? What is this as a step in your like stepping stone to get somewhere? What is this? Because if you've freed up time to even be on here, it must be something. It must be taking you somewhere. Or is it keeping you safe? If it's keeping you back, if it's holding you back, you shouldn't be on here. This is taking up time where you should be getting somewhere forward in life. You shouldn't be on here. But if this is something that you're utilizing and you're applying to move forward, what is it then? What do you take from this? It's really, really important, guys. Big delay. I'm going to get a drink. I want you to interact. Interact. I achieve a lot with a smartphone in my underwear. Wow, that's random as. Mainly because pants are overrated, but I do have to leave eventually. You said you were funny before, Crystal. Love it. Love it. What do we got? Have a message, but I don't know if that's my mission. Throw it up there, Juliana. Throw it up there. And this is what we're developing. How do you learn to let go of something that you used to and you don't know how to live without it? Can you be more specific, Vicky? Does it serve you? If it doesn't serve you, you've got to choose to let it go. That's a start. But if it's a habit, and it's ingrained in you, and you keep going back to it or falling into a pattern or something like that, you've got to break the pattern. You're fully aware of it. Obviously, you've got to understand it. Why doesn't it serve you? What isn't in there? What's a lesson from it? What can you do differently to move forward? You got to disassociate yourself from it. So you got to be more specific. This is just like the four steps of change, or the 4 pillars of change, if you would call it that, or to create change. But if you can learn the lesson, disassociate yourself from that problem or whatever it is you've got to let go. Unless it's an event, you've still got to do it from an event, and definitely from an event. Like I say, I've got an idea of what you've been going through, Vicky, but you've got to do things differently. You've got to get out there. You've got to start working on yourself. You've got to start loving yourself more. You've got to start getting your energy up for you. You've got to inspire yourself. Do something different. And the more you condition that, the more you condition happiness, the more you do that day after day after day and do things you love. Focus on the good. Focus on moving forward. Focus on the present and to the future. Have some big goals, and then you recondition that. That's the way to do that without being specific. I have a great team in my company. Some of my team dabble, however. How do you settle them down and not go after the next best? The Riddler, the dabbler. The dabbler. Are you referring to me there, bro? This is cool. I can have an online battle here. This is cool. Who else is hiding on there? I'm just looking at here. I'm waiting. But here's the thing. It is all about you guys. That's why I do this sort of stuff. These interactions are really, really cool. I am expecting links. Riddler, where's your link? Anyone on here got a link to their tribe? How can I check out your tribe? How can I check out your group? How can I check out your business? What if I'm interested? What the Riddler's referred to there? What if I'm a dabbler? Going for the next best thing. Very funny, Grant. Very, very funny. If you're going to throw hand grenades at me, you better want to make sure you pull the pin out first, dude. Anyway, what is my point to all this? What I'm about. I want people in my environment who want to grow. That's what I want. It's part of my mission. I want so many of us to be able to keep doing that, do things differently, to inspire ourselves, to inspire others, to encourage others to grow, to encourage others to express themselves. Because that was me like 14 months ago. I was in my shell. I could not express myself. I didn't know what my mission was. I didn't know what my message was. I had no idea. My past is now my power. But I hate going back to that shit now, because I talk about that all the time. I want to talk about how you guys are changing the world. I want to promote you guys. Get it out there. To me, that's more powerful. That's how the ripple effect starts. If you can take something from this live feed, go and write something down. Say, this is how I'm going to change my life right now. I'm going to do this differently because it's going to change me here. I'm going to start getting up in the morning because I've just taken the first step. I've just made the first move for myself, to better my world for whatever you want to better it for, but the feeling of having bettered it. The Riddler, I knew you were doing that, man. That's cool. When I'm a millionaire in 12 months there, Grant, because that's one of my drivers at the moment, guys, which I was touching on before, then you won't be messaging me. Then I won't be standing in my bedroom doing live feeds. I'll be on a balcony somewhere, looking out somewhere with a massive team that I've been helping change their lives, because that's what it's about, guys. Have a think about it. I touched on it before. I touched on it earlier today. What drives you? What gets you up in the morning? What keeps you in bed in the morning? There you go. Let's go to the negative. Let's take this to the negative. What keeps you in bed in the morning? What keeps you in there so you're not happy about your day? Let's take it right down. What upsets you in the morning? What upsets you at night? I can bring this energy right down if you want to go that way, because this is the world. This is why we've had this habit into us. This is why we won't express ourselves. This is why we don't know why we're here. This is why we don't know our purpose. This is why so many of us are so unhappy. This is why so many of us don't have direction. This is don't even know what that word is. This is why we don't even know how to create balance. It's why we always listen to other people who've got problems, because we're always in the negative. That's what we've been conditioned to do. But that's what this is about for me. If there's not people out there that encourage you to step up, that lift you up, that shine that light on you, who's going to do it for you? Are you going to do it yourself? Are you going to hold on to that shit, that negative shit that just made me feel like crap then? Or are you going to start doing something about it? I go back to it. People look for so many external things to get motivation to do something. Start motivating yourself. Change now. Just turn that switch from fucking wait to action. Doesn't matter what action you take. Just fucking do something different tomorrow that's going to give you a different result. That's the first step. Nothing upsets me anymore, really. I have been getting some awesome mentoring by Thank you. So you flipped that around a bit there, man. Show me how to deal with this. And that's what it's about. But it's continual, Grant. You've got to continue to work through this. That's the thing. You've got to continue to do this stuff, guys. Now, see, I wanted to make this all about you. The interaction has been, it's been okay. I'm going to be truthful here, guys. I'm going to be really truthful. Usually these ones go off. Usually everyone's like, Link, this, I do that, this, that. But what's happening, you're like, oh, I'll dip my toes in now. There might be people on here that's new. There might be people that I don't know if they know what I'm going through. I don't really want to say it. Who gives a fuck, guys? Seriously. What are they going to do about it? Do they know your story? What if your story is going to inspire them to do something? Here's the thing for you guys. So many people I seen in the world when I started this journey, Lee Bundy being one of them, that inspired the shit out of me. That story in itself, if I didn't see that, I would not be here right now talking about this. There's the truth. So what if your story can inspire someone? What if your little bit of inspiration, be it as small as you think it may be, might turn someone's life in here around? Might see someone who sees the recording. They might just say, holy shit, listen to that. That's fucking unbelievable. Because so many people can point out the negatives. Who cares about them? The filter, done. Who cares? What do we got here? My kids get me out of bed. My not wanting to get out of bed is knowing I have so much shit to deal with and it's bloody hard. I've got to learn to let go of all the shit and find another way to handle the situations better. A better way, Vicky, I'm telling you. You choose. This is people don't give this enough power. You decide to keep being at the effect. No matter how much it has changed your life and everything, for what you see is the worst, everything is a blessing, Vicky. Everything. No matter how much it hammers you down. If you do not see that, you'll get stuck at the effect of this. You'll get stuck at the effect of other people. You will. You've just got to keep showing up. You just got to keep pushing. Like I say, your story, put it out there with no fear of judgment. I know there's people in your life that are going to say, why are you doing this? And it's not about complaining about the situation either. It's about keeping on showing up. Be that battler. Be that one who pushes through. Be that one that does things that other people don't do there when they've been in a similar situation. Because too many people in life get caught at the effect of something. Be it a breakup. Be it a loss of job. Be it an argument. Too many people get stuck in that shit and it goes round and round and round. It does not inspire or serve anyone. It just creates bloody havoc. Because then other people go, yeah, that's like me and that's like my thing and I did this too. Problem, problem, problem. No. What do we got? In bed, no perspective for the future, no routine or focus, mission after my morning routine. Wow, Juliana, you just dropped the tone there. I don't want to share my business link. I'm about building myself to attract people to me because people buy into you, not what you make money from. Someone's been listening. Awesome, man. It's taken a lot to realize, okay. But here's the thing, guys. How passionate are you about this? How passionate are you about getting that freedom for your family, for yourself? When do you want that dream trip? When do you want that dream life? Do you want it to fall on your lap, like I said earlier? Or are you going to work for it? Are you going to put it out there? Are you going to do whatever it takes to put it out there? Are you going to do things differently just to promote yourself? People buy into you. Your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you on the live feed? Why are you moving forward? Why are you doing something different? Why did you quit that job to do something totally different? Why are you doing network marketing? Why are you doing affiliate marketing? Why are you keeping yourself in that job? What is your end goal? What's the feeling you're searching for? What's the feeling you're looking to give other people? There's so many questions, guys. I could keep rolling this out for hours. Throw me some questions because I'm going to wrap this one up. There's been some cool stuff on here, by the way, anyway, guys. I don't usually bring the negative back into it, but I really want to show you some points tonight about what we focus on and how we keep ourselves in these situations instead of just really continuing to push. People say just be positive. It's not about being positive. It's being that identity of you who is positive. Be that person that you're not now. Be that person that you want to be. A lot of this stuff, like I say, this is a lot of stuff that I coach on. A lot of it. A lot of stuff that I keep working on continually myself. Because shit happens, guys. Shit happens in my life. I might show up here with high energy. I have got high energy. I'm excited about this. I always get excited about coming on these things. But it's not to say that I don't have to deal with stuff. But I show up every day. I do things every day. I be that person that has to show up every day. I picture myself in like 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, showing up as the best version of myself, whatever that best version is in that time. I've put a lot out there about show up, even if you're feeling shit. Show up as the best shit-feeling version of yourself. You're still your best version in that time and place. You just be your best. Even having that language, that internal language, that I am being my best now. Look at the sky, like I am being my best, but not with anger, not with that, not with frustration. There's so much more to this, guys, that you can recondition yourself to move forward in life. Crystal, bad health can be a factor. Fighting that, like including mental health. Ooh, I don't like them words. I'm not even going to run this live feed into them 2 words there. Because anyone who knows me well, I have a very strong opinion about them. As well as physical, I have a YouTube channel you will like. Crystal D. Yeah, share it, Crystal, for sure. I have a minor as a character, a bit of fun where I blow off steam. Awesome. Blow off steam? Blow off steam's... What do you mean by blow off steam, Crystal? I'm going to help you out here for a sec. I've talked about this a lot. That used to be my thing, like let go of things or anger and blow off steam and all that sort of stuff. It's like a cover for something. Oh, that's a great question, Riddler. I'm going to get to that in a sec. I am going to get to that in a sec. Bad health is huge, Crystal. That's a great point. Bad health is huge. Health is the number one. It's like the pillar. It's like the foundation. Well, don't leave it for YouTube, Crystal. Do it everywhere. Seriously. And if you get judgment, environment, but I mentioned to you the other day, and you, JT Fox and all that, I see you at the Family First. There's pretty cool people there. That's a pretty cool environment. They're the people you got to be around. If there's judgment there, holy shit. Where else you got to get that environment? It's as simple as that. If YouTube's your environment, social media, cool. But guess what? This is why a lot of people are scared of social media, because it's actually out to the world. There's more judgment out there than if you're in public or you're like around your family or your friends or community. And if there's judgment there, just be yourself, Crystal. That's simple as that. Just be yourself. Work on you being the best version of yourself. Be that. Here's this. Everyone on here, picture yourself as that identity where there is no judgment. You're in that world. There is no judgment. And act like that. Act like you would act in the future version of yourself where there is no judgment. There is no putting down. There is no pointing out like so-called bad things. There's no fucking mirrors, so no one can even see what anyone looks like as comparison. We just see how we see each other through our different eyes. Simple as that. Everyone put themselves in that identity. Would you be afraid to do a live feed? Would you be afraid to do a video? Would you be afraid to get up on stage? Really? If there's no judgment in the world, what would you do? What would you feel like? Shit would be pretty bloody cruisy, wouldn't it? Shit would be cruisy. Just a thought. All right. Today, are you where I manifested where I was, say, a year ago? So a year ago, did I? No. No way. This is way cooler. This is way better. Like, way, way better. Yeah, good point there, Grant. Yeah, check that out, Crystal. Check that out. But that's it. Like, I know Lee, he said to me, he goes, you will not believe where you'll be 12 months. If I told you where you were going to be in 12 months, you would not believe me. I didn't believe it back then, but I am so far ahead now of where I thought I'd be, especially in the personal side of things, the personal inner world stuff than I ever dreamed of. This is serious, and this is how powerful this stuff is, guys. This is how powerful it is now. This is how much belief I've got in what I'm talking about. It's how much belief I've got in coming out here and making this all about you guys. Anyway, I'm going to rock and roll. I've got some cool stuff coming. My membership site is coming. I would say it's going to be the end of this week. I'm going to keep cranking that up. It's going to come out with an opening video, and I'm going to say I have 3 more set videos in there. That's going to be a membership site. I'm going to release it. I think I'm going to release it next Sunday night. I'm going to put it out there now. Next Sunday night, it's going to be a special deal straight up. I'm not sure whether I'm going to make it a private, closed training leading into the release. That all depends on you. But it's going to be next level. It's going to be my routines. It's going to be my daily routines. Everything. You can even see what I eat for breakfast if that's what you want to see. But that's really, really important because it's all part of this. It's all part of this personal development journey, this growth journey. if I give you an inside look into how I've gone about it, how I continue to go about it, and weekly tips, like week after week tips in the membership site, that's really cool. Another thing which I have been creating as well, which is really, really cool, and it really fits in with a lot of people that have been on my live feeds lately. If you do have a message, or you think you've got a message, if you've got something you've got an idea about, and you want to utilize social media, but you're a bit afraid of it, you haven't got the confidence, or you just don't have the skills, I'm going to be releasing a service very, very soon. It's going to be reachable. It's going to be affordable. That's going to be probably a one-off training, depending on the numbers. That's going to be happening within the week as well. So that's going to be awesome too. I want some feedback on that with the people on here now. A one-off training, social media 101, and not simple shit too. How do you get so many people interacting? Not just on live feeds, because these live feeds are really random for me. It's more about your posts. What do you put in your posts? How do you create content? Where do I come up with all this shit? I don't copy it. This is the thing. So many people copy stuff on there and they don't live it. Crystal, that'd be great. Awesome. Get some numbers around this too, guys. If you know people, if you've got people in your teams, people in your businesses that need this social media stuff, I'm going to do a one-off training on this one. Something that's been brewing, I've been holding back on, because I actually don't want to give away all my secrets. No way. I give a lot to you guys for free. I really do. But I feel there's so many people out there that their message is not getting out to the world because they're scared to use a simple thing like social media. Simple as that. But there are ways around this. I haven't invested so much in this stuff to get to the point where I am if I wasn't going to share it. But that's going to be a one-off special training. So that's other stuff that's coming. This is all about me now. You love this? See, this was all meant to be about you guys, but I'm going to turn it into me because it's really, really important you see where I'm going. The other thing too, I have 2 places left in my team with this amazing, new, awesome, what can you call it? I don't even know what to call it now because the last 2 days have been next level. I've already got 4 places taken in my new team, which is just changing the world. It is all about this. It's all about spreading a message. It's all about travel. It's all about building an income, a residual income, but more importantly, building your own teams, teaching your own teams how they can just get that balance in life. That's pretty huge, but there's 2 spots left in that. Adventure for sure. It is an absolute adventure. Some of the people I'm working with that have come together, that I've linked arms with, are very, very bloody successful, and I'm super excited about that. I've got some cool friends that are rocking it in the social media world. You're going to see some big shit coming over the next few weeks too from the people I've linked arms with. So if you want to be involved in that, there's another thing there for you. Like I say, it involves travel. It involves making a great income. It involves getting your message out there, developing your message, working in a team, working on your leadership skills, becoming that leader, growing your own team. All about that sort of stuff. That's pretty cool. If you want to know more about that one specifically, and I'm going to interlink a lot of my coaching and stuff into that too, inbox me straight away. While we would be great teammates, because I think that's what it's going to be about for me, because I'm going to lead people through how I've been led, and that is to create a team environment, because that is powerful. That's how it happens. But that's another thing that's happening. That's going to be all about my team too. So if you want to get involved in that, let me know. Inbox me. Why would you be in my team? I've already had 15 people yesterday, another 12 people today that have gone through the interview process. So there's 2 spots up for grab on that. Match my energy. Bring whatever you can to the table. That's cool. But anyway, I've got to rock and roll. Most of this was all about you guys. There was a little bit of truth in there. There was a lot of truth in there. There was some cool interaction. I really do appreciate some people opening up a bit tonight, which is really, really cool. There's some decent stuff that come up. If you watch the recording of this, obviously got to the end, so I should say at the start, but that's okay. It's all good. Thank you, everyone, for being on. I'm going to roll this out next. I don't know. I might do this Friday night again. Depends on the numbers. See you later.